Trading the foreign exchange market carries high risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Trading on margin, utilizing leverage can carry an even higher level of risk that can lead to a complete loss of investment funds. So before deciding to trade the foreign exchange market or using any of our software alert products, you should carefully and diligently consider your personal investment objectives, level of experience, and risk tolerance. There is a possibility that you could potentially sustain significant loss. You should not invest any capital or trade that you cannot afford to lose. It is your responsibility to be aware of and understand all risks associated with foreign exchange trading and to seek professional advice from an independent certified financial advisor if you have any doubts. Auvoria Prime does not exercise trading authority over your trades. You and you alone exercise discretionary trading authority over every trade.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, let's get this call started. Unbelievable. Look at all the people jumping on. Thank you guys for jumping on across the globe. This is the June Ignite call, and I'm going to tell you guys something. The call that we have lined up for you guys today is absolutely going to be insane. I'm excited about the growth that's happening, but I'm so excited about what we're about to announce for you guys. And so as we're talking, as we're getting into this, please definitely send out those last minute text messages and get your teams on. We're now in the 3 digits, different people coming on around the globe. Absolutely amazing seeing everybody. Again, my name is Matt Ward. I'm the VP of Global Sales here. We have a power-packed call for you guys. So make sure to get some pen and paper ready. Get your phones ready to take some pictures so you guys can remember all this. There's no way you're going to be able to retain all the information that's about to be given to you guys. And it's going to be absolutely power-packed. First of all, I want to start off the call, and I want to congratulate our top 10 enrollers across the globe. DeCarlos Sanders, United States, 45 personals in the month of May. Congratulations, brother. Corey Collier, 30 personals. Magnus Engel, 26. Alexandria Armstead from the United States, 24. Sydney Tillman, 20 personals from the United States. Brenda Cern, United States, 19 personals. Miguel Chambers, 17 personals. Brittany Hughes of the United States, 17 personals. Marina Karamarko, hopefully I did not mess your name up. Marina from Croatia, so awesome, 16 personals. And chosen one, 16 personals. And what I want to do on this call, guys, I want to bring someone on. Brittany, if you could unmute yourself real quick and jump on. I would love for you just to come on. Obviously, you're someone who's crushing right now. I see your numbers are constantly going in, and you're in the top 10. And I just wanted you to come on here real quick. Just share with everyone maybe some tips and tricks that you're doing, every single month to get in the top 10 around the globe in personals. And I know a lot of people would, probably have this question of, well, what are they doing? What are they doing? So maybe if you could just give some tips and tricks and what everyone should be doing right now, I'll turn the call over to you.
Hey, Matt, thank you so much. I can't turn my video on, but that's okay. I feel like audio is just fine. Everyone, welcome. So stoked to be here. To Matt's point, it's really amazing to be on this top 10 board again for the second month in a row, being that myself and my business partner, Rebecca, we've been in this business for just a little, I would say maybe 3 months being affiliates with Auvoria Prime. So it's cool that 2 out of the 3 months we've made it on this top 10 board, which is really dope. I guess to Matt's point, some tips and tricks. It's not really tips and tricks to make you grow, because at the end of the day, it's really foundational. I'm a huge fan of building foundation. And just to let you guys know, I come from a background of, I made $30,000 a year for most of my adult life, and went from that to making over $100,000 in just the first quarter of this year alone. And so I know that a great deal of that monetary success really goes to those people who have showed up and who have shared with me what was working for them and being a mirror of what could work for me. And so by others really stepping up and showing what's possible and sharing what they know, it has really enabled me to get to where I am today, which at the end of the day, I'll probably be it's my goal to be a top 10 enroller in the next 5 years still with Auvoria Prime. And really just the mindset that I carry is that it is my duty. It's my duty to share this with people. So I invite you to adopt that mindset as well, knowing that you are doing everyone that knows you and everyone that you know a disservice if you just simply aren't sharing this product and this service. What we have here at Auvoria Prime is so life-changing. And at the end of the day, people don't know that you have a product and a service that can serve them unless you tell them that you have a product and service that can serve them. I hear often, way too many times, people asking themselves, why aren't I seeing enough traction? Why aren't I generating enough leads? Why aren't I having enough conversations? And majority of the time, it's probably just coming back to the basic fact that you aren't exposing enough people to the product. And you aren't sharing it with enough people to actually see traction. Being in the game of network marketing, you must network, you must connect, you must add value into people's lives. And fortunately, first and foremost, this is just a numbers game. So fortunately for you, the more people that you talk, the more no's that you'll hear, which then in turn will turn into more yeses. This is also a connection game, right? So the more people that you connect with, the more people that you have conversations with, and the more people that you add value to, the more success you'll be. And so that's kind of really where I lead, is just connecting, adding value, having conversations. And I ultimately think that's why myself and my partner, Rebecca, we've been able to be on this board for the second month in a row.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Brittany. Amazing hearing your voice and just giving everyone that advice. Keep crushing it. I look forward to seeing your continued success, and I definitely look forward to seeing you in Cabo San Lucas. Yes, it's going to be exciting seeing everyone in Cabo. So we'll be talking about that here in a second. So let's talk about Rising Stars, guys. We have 85 new Rising Stars so far. Absolutely, congratulations. Make sure to stick to Path to 500. Make sure to stick to Team Auvoria, which we launched, teamauvoria.academy. People are going through that, and they are hitting Rising Star faster than ever. Absolutely amazing what's going on. If you guys have not seen this widget, I announced this on the last call, but I wanted to talk to you about it again because Josh and his team and Susan and her team, they did a fantastic job in creating this widget in your back office. And so the way it works is if you're not a Rising Star yet, it'll pop up and say, here's your path to go into Rising Star. It'll show you if you're qualified or verified or not. And then once you hit it, just like you see here in this picture, congratulations on achieving Rising Star, being verified for 4 weeks. Also, another little announcement that's coming is these beautiful things right here are going out in the mail, and everyone's going to start receiving their pendants. I'm super excited for everyone to get these pendants. They're beautiful. I love wearing mine. People ask me about it all the time. Let's see if I can pull this beauty out right here. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I love wearing it. And so those are going to be going out in the mail to all of our Rising Stars. Congratulations to everybody. Super, super excited for everyone to be wearing these at the event in Orlando. As I just mentioned, I just told Brittany I cannot wait to see her in Cabo. Guys, this is going to be absolutely amazing. This trip is going to be insane. I'm so excited for people who really have taken this serious. I just got the list from Josh Fair today, and I got to tell you, there's a lot of people that are, over 100 people that are that close to being invited to this trip. And so I'm excited to see all the people who are winning. Right now, look at this. So this is, if you don't know, if you're brand new and you don't know how to win a trip to Cabo, listen, all you got to do is go get 5 points in the momentum pool and you'll get an invitation to go to this. It's a trip that's worth $3,000. If you get 10 points in the momentum pool, we're going to take 25% off your bill. So all you have to pay is $2,250. If you get 20 points in the pool, you're going to get 50% off of your bill. So it'd be $1,500 for you to go to Cabo. And then 30 points, you're going to get 75% off. 40 points, 100%, completely paid for flight, all-inclusive resort on the ocean, all the food and drinks you can possibly have, 5-star resort. This resort is absolutely gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. And then 65 points, 100% of values go to you and a guest. So let's just congratulate a couple of people here that are absolutely crushing it. Los, man, bro, all expenses covered already. We just launched this at the virtual event, our last virtual event we had. And DeCarlos Sanders, Los, my friend, all expenses covered. And get this, he's only 2 points away, guys, 2 points away from him and his partner to go. I'm sure he's going to take his wife. If she's listening, I'm sure he's going to take you. So that's going to be amazing. Magnus Ingdahl, congratulations. You're invited. You got 25% already off of your tab. Joshua Kites, 25% off. Corey Collier, 25% off. Brittany Hughes, who you guys just heard from, you're invited and you are only 1 point away from 25% off. Congratulations. Brandon Hodge, you are invited. You're only 2 points away from 25% off. Alexandria Armstead, you're invited to go. You're only 2 points away from 25% off. Impact, Dante Lewis and Michael Manuel, you are invited, only 3 points away from 25% off. Congratulate all these people in the chat if you want to. Absolutely amazing what's going on with these people. Miguel Chambers, you're invited, 4 points away, 25% off. Jad Morris, Jad is absolutely crushing it. Brother, you are invited. You're only 4 points away from 25% off. Brenda Cern, you are 4 points away from 25% off. Jasmine Holder, you're 5 points away from 25% off. Jason Stewart, all these people are invited, by the way. Obviously, they're already invited, but they're 5 points away from 25% off. Sydney Satterwhite, 5 points away from 25% off. And Ashley Fitzwilliams, you are invited, 5 points away from 25% off. Absolutely amazing. I'm going to have an individual come on here. You've heard his name twice now, DeCarlos Sanders, Los as we call him. Los, if you're on here, man, unmute yourself. This is going to be an amazing trip. This is our first trip that us as a company that we're putting together, and we're going to have these now yearly. But this is going to be the first one, and there's only one first one, right? There's only one first. And, to me, I know how important these trips are. When I was building in the field, I didn't miss a trip like this because just the value that it would bring. Obviously, brother, congratulations on already getting all of your expenses covered. 2 points away, which you're probably gonna get that today from you and a partner going. But if you just come on here, share with everyone who hasn't really, there's literally, Los, there's probably another 100 people on the list that are between 1 and 4 points away from being invited. That's insane. But for everyone that's new, people that hasn't really gotten engaged yet to go after this trip when we're all in Cabo, just share with everyone just how important it is for everyone to be on this trip. Can you hear me, brother?
Yo, can you hear me? Mic check.
There you are, man. Call's yours.
A video check.
There it is. There you are. Welcome.
How's everybody doing this morning?
We're fantastic, brother.
Good. Hey, so when Matt called me this morning and we talked about me coming on to talk, man, I was halfway asleep, I'll be honest. And I was like, yo, I would be more than willing to and more excited to do it. And the reason that I jumped for opportunity is because you see people of a magnitude of success and you want to mimic those clues and you want to follow those clues of success. And so the only thing I'm doing is I'm mirroring the people that have already been in the shoes that I want to feel one day. Matt's one of them people. Chris is one of those people. Susan, Derek, Nate, Cam, all the people on this call that are already paved the way for a lot of us to have a successful journey with this company has already been done. So for the couple minutes that I have to talk about, I want to talk about how you stay in momentum. And one thing that I live by is staying in momentum, okay? And now I can't see you, I can't hear you, right? But I can see this chat group. And everybody knows how I move in Pitology Black Squad and others amongst the company. So I need your energy before I start really going in on what I want to talk about for the next few minutes. So with that being said, if you are excited about what Auvoria Prime is bringing, if you're excited about where we're going with Cabo and where this company is going, and if you're excited about everything we're doing, keep those sevens coming. Keep those sevens coming, because 777 means something to a lot of people. It means a lot of things to me. And I'm gonna give you more examples of that. 777 at a casino means you're winning. 777 is a number of genuineness, it's a number of proof, it's a number of winning, right? So when we're going hard and we're staying in momentum, the only thing we need to do is be around nothing but sharpened iron. You guys have heard the quote, iron sharpens iron, correct? You've heard that quote. If you've heard that quote, then that means you know in order to be sharpened, you got to be around people that are more sharp than you are. If you are in a room right now and all of your people in your circle are dull, all the people in your circle have a basic goal in life, they don't want to do anything else immaculate or supernatural, is what Dante says, then guess what? You're in the wrong room. If everybody in your circle is still fighting about what they're going to do tomorrow, what's going on this weekend, what party, what club they're going to go to, what are you celebrating for? What are you celebrating for? You're not done. We have a mission here at AP. We have a goal, okay? Everything has already been built. We just got to do what? Be around nothing but sharp individuals. The reason why I made it a point in my home to make sure myself and my wife get to Cabo is because I get to rub shoulders and I get to talk to nothing but very successful people. I'm not going to put a monetary value on their level of success, but I know their level of success is more than me. Okay. And if that's the case, I need to be around that room. So if you're not on this board, and if you're sitting back watching everybody else climb up this board, you should be blaming yourself on why you're not there. And the reason you're not there is because you need to get into momentum. Every single day, even today, I have marketing strategies and marketing ideas on how I'm going to do what? Convert people over to this amazing company, get them on the products that I know are working for me in my community. Shout out Pipology Black Squad, okay? Because we're eating every single day. We don't take no days off for what? Why are we taking days off for? Right now, we should be in full momentum. Right now, we should be in fully focused. And right now, we need to be doing what? Changing lives. It works for me. Arrow, Variable, all these cool products that we have are working. They're working. And I'm doing consistent profits. So if you're not sharing, which is the minimum thing you can do, then you are doing something wrong. It's not hard to share. I'm not saying to go spam your friends and your family and, hey, come get on this call in my living room. I'm not asking for you to do that. What I'm asking for you to do is for us to lock arms. I need to see everybody in Cabo. I need to see everybody's bills being paid in Cabo. I need this company to be the company that changes the world. But in order for that to happen, it can't just be the people you show on this list. I need the other 100 plus people that's on this call. The other 7,000, 8,000, I don't know how many people that are watching. I need those people to be jumping on this list. I need those people to be getting points every single day. Y'all making it easy for us on this list. I love these 5 points. These 5 points are making a bag for your boy, and I love it. But until we all get on that board, until we all get our trips paid for, we got a lot of work to do. And you, again, event to event is how you sail. It's how you soar with the Eagles. Being in momentum is being around people that want to see you eat more than you want to see yourself eat. So if I'm hungrier than you, and I'm already at the top of this list, that means that somebody else below me needs to be doing what? Stepping it up. Stepping it up. Give me a reason to go even harder. So I'm just getting started, my man. I'm just getting started. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, I see the future in this company, and I see what this company already done within a year and a few months they've been on the planet, okay? We are in the best position of our lives. Wait until this company is retaining 200,000 customers. Imagine where you are right now on your lineage, in your genealogy tree, and imagine if your net gets wide enough. Guess what happens? You will become the 1% by default, but you got to see that vision. I see it. I see it. Truth is, all the leaders in corporate, they see it. And if y'all don't see it yet, then y'all are sleeping on it. Okay? With that being said, man, I'm going to shut up because I'm going to keep going hard, man. I don't want to take over the whole call, bro. But I'm just excited, man. I need y'all to understand why I get so excited, because this company is really, really, man, they paying your boy. They taking care of me. They taking care of the Pipology Black Squad and every other squad in here, Impact, Trade Smart, all the groups that we have, right? Market hackers, everybody is locking arms. We met in San Diego and made a pact. We made a pact to lock arms and take this company to multi-billions. But it cannot work unless we all work. I need everybody to hit those boards next week, man. No excuses, man. I'm gonna stop, Matt. I'm sorry, bro.
Hey, this is called the Ignite Call for a reason, right? And I don't know, man, if you guys got ignited by Los, man, give him a bunch of 7s in his chat room, 777. Let's go. If you're going to be in Cabo with us, put some 777s in that chat room. All the people, there's still more people coming on this call. This is unbelievable, guys, what's happening in our company. And I can't tell you how excited I am. I hope that you guys have your excitement on. I hope you're on the edge of your seats, because we're about to announce some things to you guys that is truly about to not only ignite Auvoria Prime, but it's going to ignite your business. Everything that Lowe's was just talking about, it's going to ignite your business in a way like you've never seen before. I can't tell you guys how much sleep I've been losing over the excitement of what's happening and what's coming in the direction that Auvoria Prime is going. And, you know, I'm excited to bring on our director of education, Nathan Williams, who is just an absolute amazing, amazing individual. Nathan, if you could come on, if you can turn your video on for me, brother. And, you know, I'm going to bring him onto this call because I really want him to share with you guys some things that we're doing. It's good to see you, man. I like that shirt, rocking it. We're going in some amazing directions. And most of you guys, if you love Arrow, give me some fire emojis in that chat room if you love Arrow. Arrow has been changing a lot of lives here at Auvoria Prime, and this man, creator of Arrow, has, you know, been a part of changing people's lives. If you give him if you appreciate him and Arrow, give him a lot of fire emojis coming across the chat. Nate, man, you know, I'm excited to have you on here to be able to share some things and where we're going. And really, what I want to do is I kind of want to paint a picture. And then after I paint that picture, let's just kind of talk through this and how exciting this is going to be for people. Now, obviously, you know, we've been a company that has been really EA driven. And, you know, that's really what launched Auvoria Prime. And, you know, and we're never going to lose that direction. We're always going to be, you know, launching EAs. Arrow is an amazing EA indicator that is changing people's lives. But, you know, the direction and what we're able to do and lock in what you've created and then be able to really roll in where we're going, I believe is going to change a lot of people's lives. So a lot of you, you know, you guys get on. One of the most powerful things Auvoria Prime has is when Nathan does his live calls, right, with Arrow, jumping into Forex, and, you know, seeing that and seeing the momentum that it's created, we've decided to go into a direction where we can go interactive live into trade rooms. And so I'm excited, Nathan, to have you on this call because I really want you to share with everyone just the power behind being live, being interactive. And, you know, obviously we've been very Forex heavy driven. Let's not say what it is yet, but, you know, we're not just going to be Forex in these rooms, which makes me super excited. And, you know, we're going into this direction, and what I've seen happen with the direction it's happening, people's accounts are just changing like amazing. It's absolutely crazy. So, you know, share with everyone, Nathan, just in your perspective, how powerful a trade room is, being interactive, being live with traders, and really how this is going to change the trajectory for people's lives.
Yeah, sure. Appreciate you having me on. A little upset you had me go after Low Sanders. That's a hard act to follow.
I had to go too, bro. I still had to keep going.
But trade rooms. I got my little helper here. Everyone say hi to Ms. Czar. He's here to help me explain what a trade room is. So a trade room is, we'll back it up real quick. We as humans, we learn three different ways: seeing, hearing, and doing. And the most powerful of those three is actually doing. It's a combination of all three. And so with the trade room, you get the opportunity to interact. You get the opportunity to get clarification. You get the opportunity to see things happen in real life. And that's what we try to bring in the actual trade rooms, is being able to show how things work in real life. As I say on every call on London session, this is not financial advice. This is for educational purposes of us showing how the software is utilized in a live environment. Because at the end of the day, the goal is to be successful in a live environment. But the beautiful thing about a trade room is the uplifting of the group. So whenever we had a new caller on, I forgot their name, Friday, and they caught their very first 20 pips on a live session. And, you know, the camaraderie, it was built up, amongst the group, and the chat blew up for that individual. You have individuals that come on and, they have the opportunity to, not really trade as much. So they have the opportunity to come on, learn a little bit, take some signals, make some money. You got other individuals that want to make this a skill set and they want to be expert traders, and they have the opportunity to get on, ask the questions they need to ask to get the clarification they need to be able to have the success when myself or other educators aren't available. So that's the cool thing about it, is that you get to combine the three different ways that we learn how to, we learn all in one, so that you can actually have the opportunity to bring out the best trader that you have inside yourself.
Absolutely. And, I tell you, to me, it's invaluable to be able to be live with, a Nathan Williams, with a Dante Lewis, with a Cash, right? With some of the best traders that I've ever seen, and to be able to not only learn from them, but to be able to really just interact with them while they're going through trading strategies live. That's one of the most invaluable things. And so, Nathan, as we launch here, we're actually going into pre-launch. I really want everyone to preface this. We're pre-launching this, and we're about to announce where we're pre-launching this at. But the actual launch, right, is going to be in Orlando. So what we're about to tell you guys is just kind of the tip of the iceberg. We're not telling you the whole enchilada that's coming out. That's going to be in Orlando. So I can promise you do not want to miss Orlando, and you don't want to miss what our president is about to announce too. But Nate, the very first thing, and I just mentioned, we're going to do something besides just Forex. And we're going to have all kinds of different segments in these trade rooms, which I'm excited about. But the very first one that we're launching, or pre-launching with, I should say, is binary options. And I am so excited. If you guys don't know what binary options, you're about to flip out. If you do, you better be putting a bunch of 777s in the chat room, because I'm telling you, I've seen some of these top traders and what they're doing with accounts. It's kind of unfathomable. It's crazy what's happening with some of these people. And so obviously, Nate, you have Arrow. It's going to be intertwined with what we're doing. I would love for you guys to share just what makes this so different and so unique, and what really maybe share with everyone what binary options are, how powerful they are, but then how unique this is going to be, being able to use the indicators that we have.
Yeah, sure. So a binary option is a fixed option to buy or sell a contract, financial contract for a specific pair, whether it be a Forex pair. With binary options, you can also do it with cryptocurrencies, precious metals, commodities, stocks, things of that nature. And so what I mean by fixed option is that if you win, you get a fixed amount. If you lose, you just lose the premium or how much you wagered. So it's a lot easier concept to grasp than trying to understand your stop loss, your risk to reward ratio, and things of that nature when it comes to actually trading Forex. It's a lot easier, a lot simpler on that aspect. The great thing about it is there's also a timing aspect to it. There's always, with options, there's these contracts have a time decay. So you select when you want that contract to expire. So if you select 30 seconds and you wagered $100 and the payout is 92%, that means if you win that trade in 30 seconds, you get paid out 92%, which is $92 on your $100 wager. Or if you lose it, you just lose the $100. Whereas with Forex, you could lose everything in your account. So it's a little easier to grasp. A lot of traders start in the binary world as is a very simple way to get started trading, and then they advance to the other realms like Forex and stocks, things of that nature. The softwares. Well, right now we've got Arrow that's going to be utilized. As of right now, we've got one main strategy, and we've got two others that we are making the last minor tweaks to be able to provide multiple strategies so that individuals can utilize on the platform or the different platforms that binary trades on. And the number one strategy you guys know is the bag indicator, the bag strategy, the bag method. Use the bag to get the bag, and that's going to be something we bring to the table. But I wouldn't be doing it any justice if I didn't shout out Mr. Cash Mir. He's going to be spearheading the pre-launch. And you got Jackie and you got Dante. They're going to be helping spearhead the pre-launch of not only binary options, but also the trade rooms and what part of the future of Auvoria Prime as a whole looks like. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can tell you, I'm just going to give you one story that should get you excited and help you to understand the power of not only just binary options, but of mastering your craft. I'm not going to say anybody's name. You guys will soon find out. But when you can take a $500 account and you can turn that $500 account into $150,000 in less than 48 hours, I believe you have something powerful that can change not only your life, but the life of your family, your friends, and anybody else that you want to help. So not going to put anybody on the spot, but 500 to 150,000 has me scratching my head wondering, do I want to trade Forex anymore, or do I want to switch over to binary? But the skill set's transcend. So learn the skill set, master the skill set, and great things can happen. So I look forward to seeing you guys, and your reactions and the stories that come from binary options. Been a lot of great stories, with the Forex realm and Arrow. Now I'm looking to see, how many more lives we can touch, with binary options.
Absolutely amazing, Nate. Thank you so much for coming on, brother. And I look forward to seeing you. Chris is about to make an awesome announcement. So I look forward to seeing you in that announcement that he's about to announce. So as you guys heard, Nate just came in here and shared with you how powerful not only these interactive trade rooms are going to be, but the power behind binary options and how powerful it is. I can tell you a group of us went to San Diego to formulate really all of this. And when we were showed live in this house, I can tell you our president was there and he was about to come on. And I mean, we were all watching this go down and our heads were rolling. I mean, we couldn't even understand the power and really what happened. But I'm so excited about where this company is going. I hope you guys are too. If you are, man, put a bunch of fire emojis in the chat because it's going to be absolutely amazing. The gentleman that he just mentioned that took that account there, he's going to be a very massive part of all of this. And for you guys, I mean, the value of you guys being able to be live interactive with these master traders and to be able to master what they're talking about using some of the best EA indicators in the world tied in with all of this. Guys, it's going to change the trajectory of your life. But I'm telling you right now, there are some steps that have to be taken. And Mr. Chris Simone, our president, brother, if you come on here and turn your camera on, there he is. I'm sure you're just as excited as I am. I mean, seeing all these people on here from around the world, absolutely amazing. Chris, I'm so excited about what you're about to announce, man. And really the pre-launch event that's about to happen for this is going to be really the springboard that's going to drive us into Orlando. So I'm gonna turn the call over to you, my friend.
All right, I'm going to have you lead me along the way for these announcements. For me, I like to always tell everybody what's going on. And of course, I kind of get ahead of my skis on it. But I do want to echo something that Nate said. I'm kind of glad that I'm not following Los as well. So Los, way to knock it out of the park. But I do want to give a big shout out to Brittany, for kicking the call off. I mean, what an awesome job she's doing. I mean, 2 months in the business, already on the leaderboards, already knocking it out the park. I can't wait to see her in Orlando. And then, of course, Cabo. Cabo is, like you said, it's the first trip. And you just definitely don't want to miss the first of something. It's something that's special. It stays with you, especially, for those that really plan, as Lo said, this is a life change, right? So you're going to be with us for life. We're just starting out. And so it's definitely something you want to get on. That momentum trip is, it's going to be a year trip, right? So every year you're going to be able to qualify for it. This year we had to, because we started a little bit later in the year, we had to shorten the qualifications, but that's okay. For the next trip, of course, we'll announce we'll see if we're going to announce where that's going to be. But think about exotic, fun locations, of course, rubbing elbows with not just the corporate executive team, of course, but people who are successful. And one thing that Brittany did say, which, and Los kind of echoed it as well, is that if you're not surrounding yourself with people that are moving in the same direction that you're going to move in, you maybe need to change your circle, right? And so by all means, can't wait to see Brittany. And of course, Los, congratulations. I have a very strong feeling you're probably going to get the all-inclusive for you, your partner, probably 10 other people too, for all I know, to come in and join us in Cabo. So it's something that you definitely want to be a part of. I do want to also mention kind of our first, I want to say, first kind of big group live event, and that's the summit, right? The summit's going to be July 30 and 31st, and it's going to be in Orlando. And Matt, I know you can probably echo this as well. Maybe you were a little bit ahead of me. When I first started, I was just an 18-year-old kid. And of course, at 18, you know everything, right? You know what to do. But everybody always told me, hey, why don't you come to convention? Why don't you come to convention? I said, nah. So for 2 years, I blew off convention. And I just didn't get it. I guess is what I'm saying. And I just kind of blew it off. I didn't take it serious. Like, why do I need to go there? I already know what I'm doing. Well, the reality is I didn't know what I was doing, and my business was flat. The third year, I decided, you know what, I'm going to go to convention. And that's when everything changed for me. My whole life changed. I got it. I got to talk to people who were more successful than what I was doing. I was able to, you know, I had to look at myself as an apprentice and not as a boss. And I had to be kind of a good steward of my own business. I had to keep learning and learning. And so if you're not registered for Summit, get registered right now. It's something you definitely don't want to miss. And as Nate mentioned, the importance of actually, you know, being with the traders. Well, this is going to be a 2-day event in Orlando where we're going to have our developers and traders right there. I mean, what better opportunity are you going to have to actually talk and be with the traders? You can even watch them trade too at that same time. So just that alone, forget about all the other good stuff that's going to happen. It's going to be crazy. We're going to have a lot of fun. But just that alone is worth the value of getting to the trip. And of course, we have some special surprises for our rising stars. We have 2 offsite events that are kind of through the roof. That's going to be a lot of fun. And also for our VIP 2500s and above. So if you're not 2500 yet, you better get there. If you're not a rising star, you can definitely hit rising star. If you're qualifying, keep it going. We have 2 fantastic offsite events for you guys as well, just as we promised. So we have a lot really going on. Matt, I know that Summit was, or a convention or a group meeting was very important for you, was it not?
It was. You know, I can remember, Chris, as you're talking, going to my first one, and I was, you know, all the way in the nosebleed back of the back, you know, and, you know, but I was there, and whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. Right. That's a loser by the name of Henry Ford said that. So, but whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. And when I got to that event and I'm watching everyday people, nothing special, no college education. Some people were just, you know, run of the mill, just individuals who've never had success in their life. And they're now making $100,000 a month or $20,000 a month or 30 grand, you know, and but they had a why big enough. And they were telling their stories. You know, their stories was what impacted me at that event. And I walked out of that event feeling completely different. And that was a belief that I could do it. I was like, if they can do it, I can do it. And, you know, a lot of times we have this thing gets in our way, you know, your brain, and it tells you certain lies that you're not good enough. And this is only made for a certain amount of people and all this crazy stuff. And, you know, for me, I walked out with this belief system, you know, that I made this choice that I was going to make a difference for my family. And it was that event that ignited me and really catapulted my business. And, you know, and I've never missed one since, ever.
Yeah, and you should, and people really shouldn't, because every event, it's like a fingerprint. There's always something new. There's always going to be new people there. There's going to be new leaders that are always emerging at these events. And it's a really great opportunity. But most importantly, also, it's a great time to bond with people as well. You know, again, remember what we said earlier, if you're not surrounded by people moving in the same direction that you're moving in, then you should probably change your circle. This is a place where you can start changing your circle, and you can start to work with and learn from people that are moving in that direction that you want to move in. You know, Los really mentioned it really well. This is a lifestyle change. And one thing that we're really doing at Auvoria Prime is, you know, and I know you've heard me say this 1,000 times, but it's really important that we understand it, is that this is not just a one-off. It's just not. It's, if you were to go to the dentist and you didn't have a cavity, are you going to stop brushing your teeth? No, you're not. It's part of your lifestyle. That's the opportunity about what we have right here in changing lives. You know, we're going to help people design, build, and protect their wealth. You know, that has never been done before. It really hasn't. And chances are parents, family, school, they never really taught you about wealth management. Well, here's the place where you're going to learn it. And that's what's going to be unique and special about our marketplace, more than what anybody else is doing. And as we kind of talked a little bit about the AP Live and the AP Live events, these are, so I have a goal. The goal really is to start pushing out these AP Live events all across, not just the United States, but across the world as well. And so the first event is going to be AP Live Dallas, Thursday, June 17th. This is the big announcement. You got it. This is not going to be broadcasted. It's not going to be webinared or streamed or any. You got to be at this event. Dallas is a great location. There's a nonstop flight going into Dallas at all times. So you can't make an excuse about the travel. It goes right into Dallas. Thursday, June 17th. It's going to be at the Dallas Fort Worth Marriott. You can see the link there. I know that Susan's working on the Eventbrite, maybe up already. I'm not 100% sure, but we're working on an Eventbrite registration. You want to definitely register for this event. Something you don't want to miss. It's from 6 to 9. It's going to be hosted by Dante. And, everybody that knows Dante, I mean, what an expert trader this guy is. Phenomenal. Great to learn from. And of course, you have Nate, Jackie, and Cash. I just met Cash maybe, it would have been like a few weeks ago, or maybe it can't be more than that. This guy is so dynamic, so smart. Just to sit there and listen to him, you're just kind of in awe. So this is definitely amazing. You really are. I'm just like, we are so blessed to have this group with us kicking off the AP Live Dallas. Now I want to talk a little bit about just AP Live in general. And so here's some really cool announcements that are happening. And I'm going to just rewind the tape for a second. There's a moment in every company's history, and you know this as well as I do, Matt, that changes the kind of the landscape of the company, and the company then starts to skyrocket, right? So kind of a company goes along, and like they do in their first 2 years, usually 3 sometimes, trying to find themselves, working out all the kinks, ironing out all the wrinkles, right? But then there's that moment that changes everything. This is our moment. We actually are way ahead of the game, actually. This is our moment of change. This AP Live and AP Live city tours. So we have AP Live Dallas. We're going to have AP Live Miami. We're going to have AP Live Phoenix. We'll have AP Live, Chicago, etc. All across the country where these live events are going to be taking place. So keep an eye out. We're starting with this kind of as a pre-launch, right? To test it out, to see how it goes. Establish the show flow, etc. So just as Matt said, this is kind of a pre-launch. The bigger launch, and this is why you want to be there, is going to be at the summit. So that's why, again, another reason to be at the summit. But this event here at AP Live Dallas is really going to start changing the way the company looks, feels. I mean, I've set a goal for the company, and the goal really is every quarter to be releasing some new products. Again, this is a marketplace. Yes, we started in Forex and we'll continue with great indicators and EA products, et cetera. But we are a marketplace that's going to really be there to help people design, build, and protect their wealth. Plain and simple. So we are working very hard. Every quarter, we are going to be releasing new products. Again, another reason, obviously, to be at the summit too, as well. So those are the goals of the company. You cannot miss this event. By the way, I will say this. We have limited seating. I know that sounds like a thing, but honestly, we do. And this one, it's a smaller, more intimate meeting. So there is some limited seating. So if you want to be at this event, you better get registered, and you better get registered as soon as possible. So, this is going to be the changing moment for us, Matt. This really is. There was a time when, as president and co-founder of Team Beachbody, it was a very rough start for us. We had a lot of bumpy things, and that we had to overcome. Everything from technology to product and so forth. But it wasn't really until there was a couple of turning points in our company. One of the turning points was the introduction of a product called Shakeology. You probably may have heard the names. You guys here in the States may have heard of it. It's still the top 5, I think, healthy shake, across the globe as far as some of the ratings go. But that was the changing point. That was about 2.5, 3 years into the business. We're barely a year old. We are changing how the company looks, how the company feels, the face of the company, all the products, we're going to keep adding more in. This is the moment you really want to be a part of Auvoria Prime. And just as Brittany said, nobody's going to know about it unless you share it with somebody. Otherwise, nobody's going to know about it at all. And, so we believe that you guys are out there. You're going to be the ambassadors of our company. And if you just go out and share the excitement, share what people are doing, you're going to watch your business just explode. And that's just a fact. That's just the way it goes. It really isn't rocket science. It's not memorizing scripts. It's got nothing to do with that. It just has to do with you being a product of the product, and just your natural enthusiasm and excitement and your willingness to help people and help them change their lives and be all inclusive. This is not a program for the elites. It's not. This is a program for everybody. We include everybody here at Auvoria Prime, and that is critical to know. Some people may not think it's for them because they go, oh, well, that's, I need to go to financial class, or yeah, that stuff Wall Street does or whatever. And so no, this is for everybody, and it's your enthusiasm and your excitement that's going to help our company grow. So Matt, I am thrilled, and I am so excited about this AP Live Dallas event. I'm just through the roof on it. I'm going to keep talking about it, but then I'll probably overtalk it. So Matt, a lot of great things happening at the company. Want to thank the internal corporate team for all the hard work that they're doing. Want to really, really, really thank the advisory board as well for all the hard work and energy and effort, the group in San Diego, the meeting there, everybody at that meeting. I don't think I've met a group more caring about a company and its success and the success of other people than here at Auvoria Prime. So I'm so excited about the future. I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Thank you so much, Chris. And what I want to do real quick is I want to bring Dante Lewis on. Dante, if you could unmute yourself, brother. You're the host of this event. It's important also, before I bring him on, that you guys go to avoriaprime.me/AP Live -Dallas. Make sure to take a picture of that. You have to register for this event. Okay, we have to know you're coming. You got to register for this event. Guests are free, by the way. And then you can also, if you're coming out of town, you can go to the Marriott Airport. There's the address right there. Take a picture of that. Go ahead and get your rooms booked. But Dante, my brother, man, I am so excited about this event. I'm very excited that you're hosting it with some amazing coaches. And if you just kind of share a couple words, the power behind this event and why everyone should be there, I'm going to turn the call over to you.
Absolutely. Can you hear me?
I can.
All right, perfect. Well, one, I just want to say shout out to Los and Nate and everybody who spoke on the call. I even loved Brittany and just Chris and Matt. It's been an incredible call, so I'm not going to be on here for too long. But when I tell you guys that this Dallas event, AP Live Dallas, it's beyond massive. It'll be the first time that we release binary options to the field. And I know that binary options is something that it has a very it's very exciting. To be honest, Matt, it was something that I think that we all kind of came to agreement on is that in order to leverage expert advisors in the right way, there's a level of patience that you need to have as a person. And if everybody in the world was patient, then everybody in the world would have more money. The reality is that leveraging these tools and really focusing on the trade rooms gives us the ability to meet the masses of people where they're at. 70 to 80% of people are still living check to check, still figuring things out. So to be able to have something that people can plug into and on the day in and day out basis, actually be able to make money on that they can then go use and leverage. I know that you guys heard the story that Nate told. It's 100% true. And the gentleman who did that will be in the building in Dallas. So it's like, how could you not want to go ask somebody like that some questions or go meet them and figure out what's going on? It's exciting. People are going to be literally once you learn these strategies and plug into these trade rooms, people's lives are going to be different because on a day in and day out basis, you now have a vehicle for you to be able to create active income for you and your family by leveraging professionals. And it's starting with me, Nate, Jackie, and Cash, but we're going to expand this thing much more. We're going to have just some incredible people that are a part of this. But Dallas on the 17th is your opportunity to get up close and personal with these 4 traders that are going to be here. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be an opportunity for everybody, for you to be able to bring a guest and for them to be able to live trade with us in the building. This isn't a presentation that's about to go on. We're going to be actually live trading there for everybody to be able to see, take trades, understand, and learn how this whole process works. It's also going to be a great time to be able to connect and hang out afterwards as well. Events, just like we said, they build momentum. Events create and raise belief. So for you all as leaders, we're on an affiliate call right now. It would be nothing but an expectation for anybody in the States to be able to make it out to this event, just so you can see what this is really about and how we're going to be able to take Auvoria Prime to the next level, leveraging these trade rooms, leveraging the experience of great traders like Nathan and Jackie and Cash and myself and others coming along. It's exciting. It's something that you do not want to miss. And I'm not going to really say too much more about it. You need to go get your tickets ASAP. And I'm excited for those that will be there. I think how many seats do we have, Matt? I don't even know, but I know it's limited. And I know that it's first come, first serve. So if you don't register and lock up your ticket, we probably will not see you if you don't do that in the next day or two. So, but I'm excited. I'll swing it back to you, Matt. And I'm really, really grateful for everybody on the call. And I'll see you all in Dallas leading into Orlando.
Thank you so much, Dante. Again, take pictures. There's the Dallas Fort Worth Airport Marriott. Get that address. Make sure to go to that link. You have to register for this event. Guests are free. Go to that link and get registered ASAP. I'm excited. This next little section here, I'm going to bring on Derek Alexander, Icon 50. Everyone on this call, I'm sure, knows Derek. What an amazing leader and a servant-driven leader at that. Him and his partners, Cameron and Kanoa, they absolutely do a fantastic job in driving the field. And I'm excited for you guys to hear this next part, because there's a massive incentive that they put together for all of you driving into Orlando. You heard Chris Simone talk about the power of events. You do not want to miss Orlando, but Derek's going to come on and give you guys even more reason to run towards that event, and give you guys a massive incentive why. So Derek, my friend, I'm going to turn the call over to you. Just to let you know, Steve Vetterall, I've had him hold off his call, so if we could knock this out pretty quick, he's waiting on us to be done. So thanks, brother.
Can you hear me, Matt?
I can.
Okay, I'll go really quick. What's going on, everybody? What an awesome call. Matt, if you can live and share my screen, then I will show you guys some of the stuff. And Dallas is going to be amazing pre-launch, some things that we have coming up. I have been checking out these products myself. They're unbelievable. It's like literally been blowing my mind what we're going to be able to release. But Orlando is where we're going to be doing the real launch, right? The big launch where everything's going to come together. And that's something that I really am excited for, because we're going to do a couple extra little things there for you. So I'm going to share my screen. So obviously you guys are aware of the Ride the Wave Summit from July 30 to 31st. We have early bird tickets until June 12th. So now really is the time, guys, for you and your teams to make sure you get these tickets. But what we want to do is we want to create another incentive as well for people, to incentivize people to actually get your teams at the event. We really wanted to reward the people that understand the right behavior to get in seats, because I know in my career, every single time I went to an event and I left, it completely changed my future, my tax bracket, my life. And I imagine a lot of people going to this event are going to experience the transformational stories that I know I went through when I went to my first event. So let's kind of get into what this looks like. So we are going to do a leadership accelerator before the actual event. So it'll be from July 27th to July 29th. In order to qualify for this accelerator, you have to do it from now till July 6th. What that's going to look like is we have 40 seats available. It's going to be first come, first serve. The first 40 people to accomplish the different requirements will be able to take those 40 seats. We have all-inclusive dinner, accommodations, fun, guest speakers, really high-level leadership training, content, branding, and you're going to be able to network with some of the top people of the entire company. So this is going to be a really fun event. Orlando is actually where I live. It's an amazing place. There's tons of fun things to do here. So it's an amazing environment for enjoying your quality time with people. Now, how you qualify for this is if you are not yet a Visionary 1200, you need to get 3 points in the momentum pool. You do need to hit that 1200 rank, and then you would need 5 team members with tickets purchased attending the Ride the Wave event. So we want to see you show that you have 5 people that have actually purchased to go to the event. If you are, if you are a VIP 1200, you're going to need 3 points in the momentum pool, and then you have 10 people on your team that are going to the event. So that means no more than 5 people from each leg, okay? And if you are already a VIP 2500, that means it's 3 points in the momentum pool. You will have 25 people. That's 25 team members with a ticket to the Ride the Wave event. No more than 15 from each leg. And then you're helping 2 people on your team qualify for the Ride the Wave Leadership Summit. So these are the qualifications. In order to go to the accelerator, it is going to be a blast. We cannot wait. Again, 40 seats available, all-inclusive, food, just fun, learning, breaking bread with amazing people, and enjoying ourselves. So that's going to be a little fun accelerator we're going to do before the actual event in Orlando. So Matt, I will pass it back to you, man. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Guys, we already talked about the power of being in Orlando. Make sure to get your tickets ASAP. But Derek just threw down an amazing team accelerator to be with the top, once again, okay, the top of the top leaders in Orlando, masterminding. That you cannot put a price tag on being able to be around the top of the top leaders and masterminding before this event happens. They put together a lot of fun things for all of us, Airbnbs, everything like you do not want to miss. You have until July 6th, 40 seats available. Make sure to knock that out ASAP. And here's the last thing I'm going to leave you guys with. I did a video last week talking about catching the wave. And, I didn't even realize I was doing this analogy with Ride the Wave. But I want you guys to really look internally in yourself after this call is over and ask yourself, where do you want to be when you get to Orlando? Because the one thing that I've always done is I've always asked myself, what rank am I going to be on that stage? And how many people on my team am I going to have on that stage getting ranked up? Those are the two always things I've had going into an event. When you see people at events making $1 million a year, you see, I have friends in this industry that they drive Lamborghinis, exotic cars. That did not happen by accident. It happened by design. They built their business by design. You can do it too, but you have to be conscious. There's an event coming. There's one in Dallas, and there's going to be one in Orlando. Are you going to be on that stage in Orlando, and how many people are you going to have at that event watching you cross that stage, and how many people are you going to have on that stage on your team? Those are the things you should be thinking about every single day. Guys, we love you guys so much. We have to hop off this call. Steve Vetterall has a call coming on. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are excited. I cannot wait to see you guys in Dallas and then Orlando. This call is officially over. See you guys.